Hey all, Tina here, coming to you at the very beginning of my getting ready routine because I have a product that I've been using for a couple of weeks and I really want to share it with you. If I were to ask you what one item should be a staple in your skincare routine at the beginning of every day, no matter your age, if you have skin, what would you say? If you said sunscreen, then you're right. However, if you're like me, knowing that and actually putting it on your face every single day are two completely different things. Now, if I could go back to my 16, 17-year-old self and tell myself one thing that would make the biggest difference in how my skin aged, it would be wear sunscreen every day. And no, Hawaiian Tropic SPF 4 does not count, even though it smells amazing. Baby oil doesn't count either. How many of you were there on the back deck or the driveway, laying out in the summertime, baby oil slathered all over you, hoping to get a tan? The other thing I would have told myself is, while your German heritage may have made you stubborn enough to endure the sunburn, your Irish heritage was never going to allow you to be anything but pasty white. So yes, the product that I've been trying over the past couple of weeks is a new sunscreen. And I first heard about it through Angie over at Angie Hot and Flashy. She was one of the first YouTubers that I started watching back maybe 3 years ago now when I first found the YouTube beauty space. She's my age, a couple years older, and so the advice that she was giving was really applicable to me. And we have very similar skin types as well, which brings up a really important point. When you're watching someone on YouTube review a product, make sure that you know what their skin type is, because a product that works for them might not work for you if you have a completely different skin type. So in that vein, I am 56 years old. I have lines and wrinkles, but I also have somewhat oily skin. Now I do use a Retin A product from Curology, and so I also have dryness. But for the most part, my skin is normal combo. I get oily in the T-zone, and I have battled oily skin my entire life. So that's something that's important, because if you have dry skin, you may have a completely different experience with this product than I do. And if you have used this and you have dry skin, I would really appreciate it if you would share your thoughts about it down in the comments below for those who might have dry skin as well. So what is this product, you might ask? Well, as I said, it's a sunscreen. It is the MyShell Dermaceuticals Sun Shield Liquid SPF 50. And it is tinted. As I said, they have it on Amazon. It comes in 4 shades plus a non-tinted version if you'd prefer that. So it has light, light medium, medium, medium dark, and dark. My shade is the light medium. I am not typically the very lightest in foundation shades. So like if there's a fair and then a fair light and a light, I'm kind of in that fair light spectrum, if that helps for choosing a shade. It retails for $22.34 on Amazon, but they have a special, and I have a link down below. It is an affiliate link, so if you click on it, I do receive a little bit of a commission, and I thank you for that. It doesn't cost you any more, by the way, if you follow an affiliate link. In the link that I have, if you follow it, when I linked it anyway, they had a 45% off on your first subscribe and save order. And so I set it out to like 4 months, which would give me plenty of time to see if I like it. And if I don't want it, then I can cancel it. But I can tell you right now, I'm going to repurchase it. Now, having said that, I am not showing you this sunscreen because I want you to run out and buy it. Wait, what? If you have a sunscreen that you already like, by all means, keep using it. When it's gone, then if you want to try this one out, go for it. And I'm saying that because I know that there's a lot of you who are watching who are trying to be more mindful about your purchasing and your consumerism in this coming year. And so while I'm not your mom or your significant other or even your conscience, if thinking about your purchasing and not purchasing as much is something that you are working on, then really stop. Do I have something that's working? Okay, fine. I will use that. If you're using the required amount of sunscreen every day, you're going to go through that sunscreen. So maybe that will give you motivation to put that sunscreen on your face every day so you can get through it and try something new. Let's get to the sunscreen. It's very liquidy in this bottle. It has little beads in it. Can you hear? And I have measured. I took a measuring spoon, 1/4 teaspoon. That's how much sunscreen you need to get the SPF that's listed on the bottle. If you aren't using the right amount, you're not going to get that 50 SPF. Okay, so a 1/4 teaspoon of this is 2 droppers full. So what I do is I squeeze everything out of the dropper, put the lid back on, and then I shake it. And then I squeeze the dropper, okay, to fill it. The first dropper, and I'm going to try to use the camera lens, so I'm not going to be looking at you. I apologize. Oh, yeah, I just spilled that. So the first dropper full, I just put on my face and rub it in. I have a mirror down here to the left I'm going to be looking into. Excuse me for looking away. And I just put that everywhere, including my eyelids, but mainly on my face, okay? And it sets down really quickly. So once I get that rubbed in, then I take another dropper full and I put about half of it on my fingers. And I start patting that in, and I put some on my neck and on my ears. And then I take whatever's left in the dropper on my hand and pat that in. And I found that doing this kind of in layers helps. Otherwise it gets, if you do it all at once, it's kind of a smeary mess. And I don't think I said before why I like this sunscreen so much, but it makes my skin so smooth and so even and so blurred that I could wear this as foundation. In fact, let me tell you what it says about it while this is setting down. So I've got my notes here. Color mirroring mineral technology helps to blend weightlessly and seamlessly, giving skin a fresh, healthy glow with a smooth matte finish. It also contains bentonite clay, which helps to absorb excess oil and impurities from skin, making this product suitable for all skin types. Now, I'm not sure about that claim, because bentonite clay is great if you have oily skin. I'm not sure how it works on dry skin. So if you have experience with dry skin and bentonite clay, let us know down below how you think that that's going to work. Or if you've tried this, let us know, please. 3-in-1 skincare benefits. This multifunctional product can be worn alone for a fresh and healthy glow. And you can kind of see it's starting to dry down. It just is so pretty. Layered for a sheer coverage foundation, or as a primer under makeup to create a smooth matte finish. Now, I hadn't considered the fact that this actually can act as a primer, because generally I put a primer over it and then my foundation. No pilling, none of that. It works great. But I think today I may just put my foundation over the top of it and not use an extra primer and see how that goes. I'll probably pin a comment and let you know. And the other thing I want to try is I will use this just as my foundation, and I can let you know how that wears through the day. And I didn't say this before, but it is an all mineral sunscreen. It is also reef safe, vegan, and cruelty-free, made without parabens, petroleum, phthalates, silicones, sulfates, ureas, artificial fragrances, artificial colors, retinol palmitate, or chemical UV absorbers including octinoxate, octisalate, oxybenzone, or PABA. It has 20% zinc oxide, it's oil-free, and it does have a matte finish. So, I posted pictures a couple of times in the Facebook makeup group that I mentioned before, and when I've been wearing this sunscreen, I've gotten comments about how smooth my skin looks. And so it got me to thinking, I wonder if it's the sunscreen. And you know what? I really do think it is. So I'm going to go and dry my hair and put on the rest of my makeup and come back and show you what this looks like with foundation over it. Be right back. All right, so I now have all of my makeup on. And if you want to see this look, I did record a video of myself putting it on. And so when the makeup video is available, I will put a pinned comment in the comment section with a link to that so that you can watch it if you wish. I just think that it looks so smooth and yet slightly radiant. Now, I put on foundation and I powdered. I set my entire face, but I still think that I have a little bit of a radiance but I don't feel like I'm glowing, which always makes me feel like I'm looking greasy. So I'm really, really happy with this sunscreen, how it lays on my face, how it plays under makeup, and the fact that I will use it every day because it sets down so quickly. Oh, I did want to mention, it is available at Ulta, but it's more expensive on Ulta. It's $24 and they only have 3 shades. I mean, if you have a local Ulta and you want to pick it up, I live an hour from any Ulta, Target, Walgreens, CVS. I've got Walmart, Dollar General, and Dollar Tree available to me for makeup locally, so I buy almost everything online. So if you do want it right away, you can go to Ulta and get it, but you're going to pay a little bit more for it. If you already use it, let me know down below what you think of it, and if you try it, then come back and let me know what you think of it. I'd love to hear your thoughts, especially if you have dry skin, so that we can let our other friends who have dry skin know if this is something that's going to work for them or not. I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye!